Be the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
When I ever say agenda no ato nsuom. Mostly say obi ye the news publication APA say a kan ho asema na nipa na kwotete. Sammy Awuku, the former Director General of the National Lotteries Authority, say we dey on tete. Ono ankasa ebepie mu na one more publish these news efa no ho no ebe face 1-on-1. Now, for the past few days, we the 300,000 Emma, the former chief of staff, 300,000 Emma, the former chief of staff for Independence Day celebration. Yeah, the 100,000 Emma Samuel Jan. Yeah, the 50,000 Emma Sebi Pius Ajide and Ase Ubi. And say, our National Lotteries Authority. Anti-corruption upon corruption. And then of course one of the institutions a Jinan Nanso during His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Mreswa, it was the National Lotteries Authority. Na egu atitia e pansam. Afi de bedane modern institutional. Afi de nankofo timi yeden twa omo lotteries over the phone. Na even African Lotteries Association crap na Ghana cry enye member. Ema ye koya akonya strong leadership position or African Lotteries Association, even to the point to say National Lotteries Authority with audited reports by started say making profit. Oko no say no omudi the came of over 17 million Ghana cedis. Now Oko assuming role as Director General of National Lottery Authority or stabilizing institution and started abe one of the most profitable state institutions. Even President Mahama abe assuming office no. One of the institutions on can wasem or comparably to say Gihawk distilleries or say on TSS or motons are no moboka. One of the institutions are original Munansoa a Pijapa Air National Lotteries Authority. And fourth estate headed by Menasa Azuri ni pebi a friend Bupe. Eko PMO honor omo release these articles said Sammy Awuku no the man political cronies. Na Sammy Awuku ako PMO eko si sen wa sempaso and say omo man kwan no no ankasa mbusa sa Bupe ne no nsem. And start to say the National Lotteries Authorities over the years so many forms of marketing venture into the way lottery here no so one can want some say nkwafo metwa omonte kra bo man drink kra enkoso enkotwa into apiate explode here na omma sika twitwi die over hundreds of thousands of Ghana cedis am I the rebuild here na other no man found back as one of National Lotteries Authorities foundation ejuma omoyeye say voter leak akoso bodam spillage nkofo bebre etetoye honorable Samukude to ablakwa kroma na omunni baby da and National Lottery Authority step in any over 300,000 of Ghana cedis ekoma omunya baby da ye eno the other no man fa amba obi etipa ya na SAN spinal cord ye de no cost surgery National Lottery Authority Foundation etwi amoka da no mamba na Ghana Independence Day celebration and National Lotteries Authority sponsor through the office of the Chief of Staff and amode able to say omo ti hono krono na na yede omobo and omo ko no mu share da gigi mu and omo start to omo publish send ya edwuma pa obi ti say Sammy Awuku ekoye ye no ebe den edi enimwase ere ebebrene ye fa kasa ne bebre yenko tie the interaction as Sammy Awuku ankasa and fourth estate presenter ne nyai 1-on-1 na muntie se nipa enite na nipa papa omo mpeso mu ye adwuma e magana mine because obedu baby no be because of politics inti adwuma pa no wa paint within black now they are selling set for only political expedience yenko ne tie interview e course o ekosi sen anyway
ba set me ba wo set ne ye kan nyina no baby a moma ni hweye ye a mopese ye ti ase se ne man koye the usage of sika a few good courses ni mu baaye enti se there are other projects and so my yard fufuro bi name free good courses no mu na ya de beka ho say we nyina ya and the good courses are e was say to me differentiate between say we ye good courses de ani bia we ye NLA for omo dwuma omo yese marketing say omo de pa dwuma say omo de boa ye hu eno eti ma ye hu sunsun ye won because ye hu a asa ya kan nyina afra set what am say
madam and no much say NLA for they don't have good bookkeeping. Their accounting has a terrible problem because documents are in and see good courses disbursed expenditure 2021 to 2024 documents no and who the fra now catch them say yeah na I am mistake maybe that me you know NLA me you know documents are presenting no I say good courses foundation the way the 200,000 say FC police station the 100,000 say from 50,000 say from Asamoah book memoir 100,000 say from awards
it's information amunya ye ni nyina no na good courses
good courses for na use here
munya omo ankasa mo ho na mukonya document na we nyina wo mu a
madam so we dey journalist to be anya no count but it from the NLA it is from the
free NLA ho no mo
if NLA wa if you can challenge he's mentioning some of the figures meaning that he acknowledges them. He's actually mentioning some of the figures.
He was the one who interviewed me. Menena year 2 hours 47 minutes interview.
Nice on interview
on the 18th of August. Apiate explosion. You see what Apiate no. A beba under which of the pillars? Busano. NLA co-support here. Voter leak spillage. Patrol Bisan said no be banda which one. NADMO disaster intervention I brought and Patrol Bisan mami. And sana I'll come to the
Sammy. But Bisan na na chemu say. Enye ne amu ye nyina na o maka say enye.
Today for the first time.
Ntina omo publication no omo indicate here say wait to say.
You know why?
What I say?
I keep telling him and I kept telling them, don't confuse NLA's core mandate. Your core mandate to raise revenue. That is the core mandate of the NLA. And then raise a revenue, or conduct lottery. Lottery now, so one you can't raise the revenue. And again, let me let him know the good causes charter as approved by the board, the sources of funding, Caritas, and the NLA as an authority makes allocation to support good causes to every year. The person is also trying to say the AstroTurf in my constituency has not been handed over, so it has not been commissioned. Contract and father they say has it been commissioned? Has it been handed over?
But
it hasn't been commissioned. It's at the Presbyterian College of Education. But is it not also strange that for the first time I'm hearing from the fourth estate? I feel the the 350,000 my chief of staff's office today for the first time he's saying that spread over 3 years. And then a man can in your reportage. Why didn't you put that on your Ghana CEO Summit then other than one cancer was over a period. So you are seeking to shape the minds of the people and incite the base. What the member of parliament picture better. Now I said this is what your MP got. That's a one chimwa. You are deliberately also inciting the constituents against their MP. You know, me adiwe no. But I want Seth and his people to know, say we are partners in development. It's not all the time you need to find fault with somebody. One thing I won't apologize is that me call NLA. Your staff outside gentility home cry, me I'm against it. Your staff, over 150 of our staff benefited through good causes. I do on my Mississippi school, nafa upgrade. Ubu am Mississippi course we nafa upgrade. University of Ghana board approve enter generator amount. You catch University of Ghana Business School say, you know beko bata, board approve it. But more for proposal ma say my staff can undertake modular courses in the certificate course. And now anyway, NLA is still benefiting from that. One Musemu now lamping together, giving money for set match. The friend is saying the chief of staff office and offense and needed, but it was to support Ghana's Independence Day celebration. If NLA, one of the revenue generators of our country, a whole year donating 100,000 cedis to support Ghana's celebration of set match here, told you any drink at the amount from Babe match where we are. And is that wrong? Again, he also said that
honorable member Ketu South MPD no. Maternity ward and I said toilet.
I didn't miss it. I spoke on top of me say or the proposal by or see a facility. But why do baby? I want you to a person you be one way. Into the fact that you saw say a toilet and a friend is poly tank a part of the project nipa no if I say we see it be whether children's ward or maternity ward, that ancillary facility I can't want be man that's what the person came to ask for to work on ground. Now when a poly tank and toilet the background knowledge should tell you say if you won't grab the full request that came, what you saw were the highlighters say, oh, this X amount given to this, but the story behind it, you don't know, you don't have the paper. What you have here will be a what download the and that is what I call unfortunate journalism.
But also in an interview,
2 hours explaining nipa bako no mo nip ni wiase ne obebe obi a waheda no say wada o try so binyane na emfa try because me see 2 hours 47 minutes. They recorded it. I also recorded that interview. So I have an unedited version. The interview in my office in Parliament. So when they came, they recorded. Something dawned on me that I should also record the entire interview. And I've gone back to listen with me. I kept explaining. Licenses. Because they didn't just interview me on good causes. So the letter they wrote to me, apart from good causes, they interviewed me on licenses issued. KGL and third party collaborating. They didn't even know that NLA, apart from NLA, no, third parties. Your technical service providers, they are third parties. Your lotto marketing companies, some who are more kiosks, more bosses, no, and no more retailing, they are all third parties. NLA does not sell directly to the public. It will be Biarana Biabetini who said, Nipane here on behalf of NLA Juma, and my board am lines. And I told them, said, the way I'm modern my target is not the director general that issues license, it's the governing board. Remember, a preamble to read one of the licenses. We don't say the first page, Obeka Cho said, just read the first paragraph. One of the licenses, how it is couched.
In exercise of powers conferred on the governing board of the National Lottery Authority by the National Lotto Act 2006 at 772 and the Lottery Regulations 2008 LI 1948, the National Lottery Authority hereby grants this license to.
So I told them, sir, it's not a DG that issues license. It is a governing board. The DG is only a member of the governing board. A 7-member board. You are on the board. You have the Minister for Finance represented. You have the Minister for Interior represented. You have the Attorney General and Justice Minister also represented. And now, the last 2 pages are now more signing. When say 4 people and they are signing every license issued by the NLA, the one before, the page before, and
okay.
So the side. Will be a designation license biano. Side.
National Lottery Authority.
Signed by who?
Signed by Sammy Awuku,
the Director General.
And by company no.
But me now for what come witness. Witness is signed by who?
Witness no.
For the next page.
I'm sure nipa or witness
no. No.
Cynthia and I read then Cynthia entry with me
Crystal acting director legal. I just you know not sign on behalf of the management. They know a board him for the sign.
Board the no mamishe. Board the no Gary Nima Kumafo.
As then.
There's a Gary na
okay. Need designation yo. And I make Gary in China dimene
Ekuyaji my peer poku board secretary.
So it's one to boss in school obeki kanyama na boom sir just because you want to target the person. So ba me normal. The next one will be licensed. My advice to them is that lottery is a complicated area. Unlike so here or bank, I'll be better say, oh, now me will access say more GCB and as say me will EFN saying Republic no. Oba lottery, the only reference point is NLA. Another national lottery be now buy. Into the meme cohort day one. Sana me, I took time to learn it. What I'm telling them is that don't confuse the marketing objective of the NLA. We don't see a sponsor program here. Because you're the nam kwako yinam. You're the nam. If a Nsem-Pii FM4, Momo ye program, the marketing department in who the interest where you're the hukoboma, we can get free advert, free mentioning, and raking revenue. Because one more there people will not patronize. When people don't patronize what you are doing, see, come up as the boy here for coffee. Into say every check going out of NLA should be good courses. You make a mistake. NSS salary crash should be good courses.
Set that's one man so. Set. Hello. Don't more set mamina mean to me any no na Sammy San the sima sema me bisa wono so say. You say there was sense that
yes, you have a new governing board.
Hello.
Set. Some to Bomame. Set me did this what explanation former DGD Abbey.
Say Apiate.
Yes.
Nadmo, Voter Lakes Village. A baby under which of the pillars of good causes?
Set.
Yes.
Me did this what explanation former DGD Abbey.
But it doesn't. What he's saying does not add up. Because one, he is schooling at lunch is one media. You can't want them crowd. No, you can't want them young call. That thing he should just relax. We'll go there. Yes, focusing on good causes foundation. That is what the point we bring. One.
And he fan say NCC so no.
One. Or say yeah, this scanning in our boom, and I say what the sky we are my way or the sky we are my way. Yes, within his tenure, 3 years, no, good causes can or spending the same. So one city more be every year. Now you say who free office 3 cities now the man the panel. Young can say who the one city a man can we one city once. You spend 300,000 for this on an event. That is specifically what we are talking about. And it's a breakdown now. It's not necessary. How much did he spend in total on good causes foundation within his time in office? And then what's let's focus on that. Let's focus on that. AstroTurf you're spending 2 million cedis. I say the contract and farm hand over it. But I say you.
Who no na me bisa say AstroTurf no omu yusu. I say omu yusu ama na say ya na say yenye handing over no kra yenye na say.
Handing over no kra AstroTurf na atiti. Madam atiti.
Na say contractor ne handing over there na say wonwi adwuma na.
And you say I was say but 2 million cedis. 2 million.
Asempa FM.
2 million. I spend you AstroTurf. I say.
To Obama me said. Nyabo chairman me na mimisa honorable. AstroTurf no meba o. Contractor no every ben na mo de man say wo so weird man ke wo say wo wie.
He said he wanted to wait because Estrohon and the weather conditions. So train America know who the defect that will come through because it's at a volume. It's only no I an assessment, no I am who maybe any touches no hand over. That is when the Daba bidding him. But also be used to. But in any case, good courses account also entirely or no by the chair auditor general. I have been audited for 2021. I have been audited for 2022. I have been audited for 2023, and I have been audited for 2024. None of these audited accounts by the Auditor General and NLA good courses, they even exceeded their budget. Number two, when an Auditor General audit year, they publish it in this format, and you have one before me. This is an official document. It was NLA for one document. Was it from official sources? And as will be a pay the man more download the idea or download crowd one years here. Was it from official sources? If it was, and the one who discrepancies are, me and I'm your head of entity. I'm telling you, these are the discrepancies. Separate marketing sponsorship from that of good causes. And yes, sir, you keep on making the same mistake. And the next did your tisui, so would then have the same problem because you are failing to segregate. But before I let him go, I won't let him run away with murder. Me say, Apiate disaster. NLA contribute here. Under health, education, youth and sports, and arts and culture. If AstroTurf under sports or some program, a part of good causes, AstroTurf football, your bow season.
Na answer wo de ba ye fa ne wo kan botale no apiate de no antowa shi mo na ebise na me ka be se o say omunka ase ne mu ye ni nyina.
This is the first time they are acknowledging that. They have never, since they started their com pages, they have never recounted anything good the Good Causes Foundation did.
Omu page omu publish ne working kan na publish
almost started the hype. And I say NSA, they never, all they decided to do was a sensationalism. On the pictures ban. One was the toilet picture I nearly could see. One was the donation for psychiatric hospital. One was the one was a picture of your friend is saying school Ayakwako innovating. One was any picture that also portrays some of the good NLA did. Me say, Article 1 of the Ghana Journalists Association Code of Ethics. Me, Anyam G.I. Jenemi Kobi. Between PR, marketing and advertising. Adia kakra bi nim ewo mu ne say. Oh, the story bar, let it be fair, let it be balanced. Na jai reader no phantom senieni. No ka say we there ene the for ye ni ye. But we there mji di say esen komo ye na this way the next time. Na if reader no mo no balance there. But you don't select nyema wo pese quote unquote e mischief. Now we are Obabekaso and not the BDA or more Masemwa. You don't do that. Me say in all fairness, you should have given the reader that balance day. Into the man on pana kind of that is it. That is all I'm saying. Me say you could have also abufaya holding a picture too. A issue as spinal bifida. And then you tree pompoya boom show or my issue. When some of your pictures not be at all. If they want to be fair to the listening public. When we say health outreach programs and one wheelchair, William, what's on the at all? Because to them, I see I share the ills. But I can tell you, me say, without fear of contradiction, nothing has changed as far as the good causes trajectory is concerned, still under this management.
Enti o office na good causes and the good causes in discussing na spending.
Oh, I just say Kambom. As I keep telling you, me say. Apart from the NLA Caritas, the sources of funding for good causes, Caritas and NLA itself, into board, beginning of every year, and now so say when they approve with expenditure, because they allocated say to good causes, not Caritas, and all these the account statements are here. And I can tell you, I'm also challenging them, and also telling them say it's palpable false. When they tell me say organization you left it in a worse state. Who out here AB? Why across the transformation you saw it? You been an it was the ish. But every day either say a staff agitating and as say. And the health of an organization can only be measured through its audited financial statement. That's the only way. The audited financial statement for 2021